everybody, this is Katrina, aka Geek Unique Cosplay here at Megacon Orlando 2019, here with DC artist Kevin Wood. We're here on Saturday. This is the main day. This is the big show, so to speak, the big kahuna. Probably the biggest convention in all of Orlando, definitely all of Florida.
The biggest convention in the country.
Third biggest in the whole country. I didn't know that. Second is Dragon Con, and first is San Diego Comic Con, or did I get that wrong?
First is San Diego, yeah.
First is San Diego, then maybe New York Comic Con, then here.
New York is the second, from what I'm told.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told. Second largest con in the country is New York City.
Awesome. So we've interviewed Kevin before. Throughout the years, he's definitely come up quite a bit since we first met about 5 years ago. As we said, here representing DC, he's got an awesome series that's just coming out now. So, if you want to tell us a little bit about what you're working on now.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So the new series that I have, I've been working on it for like the past 3 years almost.
It's been a labor of love.
It's been a long time. A lot of guideline changes, approvals, things like that, all that stuff that comes with studio time and corporate stuff. But anyway, so finals are done. They are actually behind me now on display, and they will be released to the world July 18th at San Diego Comic Con. Right now they're on display for promotional use only. But going on to the future, I have projects with, I'm signed with Art Brand Studios, that's in San Francisco. They basically a third-party studio that's signed artists like myself to Warner Brothers, DC, Marvel, DreamWorks, a whole lot of different studios, creative studios. But what I'll be working on next, most likely, is Thundercats, and definitely some concept work for probably the next solo Batman movie. There's a few other things that I kind of know, but I'm not sure of just yet, so I won't really mention it.
When you say solo Batman movie, are you talking about the one that they're doing with Robert Pattinson now? That's what you're working.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I may get a chance to do some promotional concept art, promotional posters for the Robert Pattinson.
Right.
Is it Patterson?
Pattinson.
Pattinson.
Right. He's getting a lot of heat right now, though.
Well, so did Robert Downey Jr. when he got cast for Iron Man in 2007.
Yeah.
So, and look what happened there.
Right.
So yeah, my whole plight is pretty much, I'm just, I don't see myself as a big thing. I see myself as just an artist who basically followed their dream, pushed the doors open, hard-headed, a little bit of crazy, and just don't take no for an answer.
Right.
So, doing what I love,
You have to get by in this industry.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. It may look easy because you're here in Megacon and surrounded by all these fans and everything like that. But one thing that you have to keep in mind as an artist out there, it takes time, it takes dedication, and don't give up, because I'm sure you've had a lot of roadblocks, and if you gave up, years ago when I met you wouldn't be here right now.
I've had more roadblocks than one person needs in their whole life.
Yeah. So that's just something to keep in mind at home. If you're an artist and you're struggling, keep going, because you can also be here one day or whatever.
Actually, anything really, anything that you anything that you want to achieve, musician, artist,
anything. Okay, so you said you're going to San Diego Comic Con next?
Yeah, so my next shows will be San Diego Comic Con, which is July 18th. That starts, July 18th, I think, to the 22nd. I'll be presenting the paintings behind me. There's 5 of them altogether. I'm only allowed to present 3. So right here at this show, I'm only allowed to display 3 out of 5. And those will be complete release on their website, Superhero Arts. It's superheroarts.com. That'll be through Art Brand and Warner Brothers. The Warner Brothers Gallery will have them as well. And then I do Silicon Valley, which is in San Francisco. That's in August.
Heard of that one.
Yep, August I'll be there. Same thing. And October 4th starts New York City Comic Con, and I'll also be there as well. So.
Yeah, and then we have Spooky at the end of that month here, but that's here in Orlando. So you're working on Starfire, right? Which is behind us. So she's the last one in the series, basically, that you're completing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my Starfire right now. I kind of upgraded it a little bit, so I wanted to make it a little bit more attractive, more sexy. You know, more determined. You know. Yeah, just to match what you see behind me here. Like I said, there was a lot of changes that went on with the studio, and we finally came to an agreement to, certain characters were going to look a certain way. So we got that settled. So yeah, so I'm demoing right now live Starfire painting that'll be a part of the series, which is called Fabulous 5. Again, that's been a project that I've been working on for maybe a good 2-3 years solid. So here we are, we're at the end of it practically, and it's about to finally see its release date. And so I'm excited about that. But here at this show, I'm doing live demo as to what I usually do at home. So this is about the closest people will get to see to what I do at 3 o'clock in the morning when everyone else is sleeping.
Right. Yeah. They say creative people, you can't sleep at night. Just there's too much going on in your head. So how did you, or I don't know if it was you or Warner Brothers, but whoever decided on the Fabulous 5, how did you pick those characters? Was it based on just pure strength level alone, because there's a lot of strong DC females, or was it kind of more like popularity, or a mix of both?
It was a little mix of both. I actually came up with the idea myself. I approached Warner Brothers and DC with the idea, with the 5 individuals, and they basically felt those were the 5 correct individuals to, use as representation. And the series is to empower women. It's a symbol of empowerment for real world women. It's not it's not comic bookish. It's more to represent people who are real. So that's why my models, the women you see in the paintings, these are actual real people. These aren't, imaginary made-up people. These are real people based on comic book characters. So, and what I am not an actual comic book artist. I am an illustrator that creates paintings based on comic book characters. So, so that's pretty much what that is. But this whole thing again is to represent women all over the world as strong, powerful individuals.
Awesome. So before we sign off, what would be the take-home message you want people to take home, just like that are at Megacon right now? Maybe it's a new experience for them. Maybe they're artists or cosplayers, and it's their first time here. What do you think should be the takeaway from this event, this experience?
Well, I guess that's a loaded question, but I would say it's really up to the individual on what they experience here as far as taking anything away from it. Everyone's here for a different reason. So it's really kind of hard to pinpoint that. But what I will say is that anyone who is seeking exposure, as far as the vendors here and the people who are doing this for the first time, coming here to Megacon, having their work seen, cosplayers being seen for the first time, if this is something that you want to keep going, keep doing, it's real simple. Just persistence and believe in yourself. Not your dream and what's in your heart to do, what you like to do, is not your mom's or your dad's vision. It's not your best friend's vision. It's not your sister's. It's no one's vision or no one's dream but your own. So you have to focus and pay attention that this is your thing. This isn't anyone else's thing. So if you want to cosplay and people see it as being foolish, let them feel that it's let them be foolish. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you do. If you want to make this into a profession, you make it into a profession, because it is absolutely possible to make it into a profession. You want to be a professional artist, you want to go to the big time, you just have to believe in yourself and do it. Okay? No one can tell you no but you. You have to just keep persisting. You're going to get no's, you're going to get rejected, but that's part of the game. That's part of the journey. You have to have a no, a bunch of no's, a bunch of rejections in order to before you get to the other side of the door.
Right.
Okay? So you got to believe in yourself first. You can't just expect someone to give you a yes and then everything's hunky-dory. That's not how it works.
Right.
So
and use those experiences to make you stronger, and understand that if it's something doesn't work out now, it just wasn't meant to be. There's something else. There's a the wrong time, or there's a better opportunity out there for you. So before we sign off, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know where they can follow you, so that they can support you online as well.
So my Facebook page is basically my name, Kevin Wood, and just put in Kevin Wood Orlando, and I'll be the first one to come up. So it's Kevin Wood, KevinWood, and that's Orlando. And again, I'll be the first one to appear. Instagram is the number 1, a Mighty Micron. And when I say number 1, don't spell it out. Use the 1. And 1 Mighty Micron. That's my Instagram page. Okay.
Awesome. Cool. And we'll make sure that we link to that too in the video, so you guys can just click, make sure that you like, follow, share, and you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of Kevin Wood in the future. So again, Kevin Wood, this is Katrina, aka Geek Unique Cosplay, here representing CosMarketing Agency here at Megacon Orlando. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye.